Hi guys, Anthony from Showcase, and I'm here to talk to you about what a WordPress care plan is and why you should have one if you haven't already got one in place. So we've been promoting this service for the last 18 months because we could see that hacking is on the rise. It's starting to be in the news, in the media more often, and the future landscape of the world on the web is becoming more and more important, and therefore whenever there's something good happens, something bad has to happen as well. So the hacking is just going to get worse, and so really we wanted to be at the forefront of helping small business owners to secure their websites so they're not victims of this issue. If you know anything about my backstory and how I started Showcase because it was ripped off by a web development company, then you'll realise that this kind of fits with that ethos of looking after people and providing the best service possible to keep them safe and get them results online. So it was a natural fit really, and I genuinely feel that business owners, WordPress website owners particularly, are kind of burying their heads in the sand with regards to hacking. They think, oh, why would somebody hack my website? I'm only a small one-man band and my website gets 5 visits a month and one of those is from my mum. But to be honest, it's not logical online. Most hacks are done via robots, automated robots. So, hang on, postman's here it seems. There we go. So yeah, most hacks are done by automated robots. There's no logic behind it at all. They jump from site to site to site. They try whatever they've been programmed to attempt on a WordPress website, and if they can't get in, they move on to the next site. So it's not a case of, oh, I'll go for this site because there's a one-man band in Northampton somewhere who I really want to target their traffic. It's more a case of, if someone's just landed on your site and is trying something, if they're getting, great for them, not so good for you. And I think as well the consequences are much more severe than people tend to realise. I've seen it firsthand where a website gets hacked within hours. There's a redirect, so any visitors that go onto that site get directed to a dodgy site. Their domain gets blacklisted and marked as spammy. They then have a record in the Google search engines. You get a little note saying may be hacked. Well, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be visiting that site again if I'd found the site in Google. So instantly that turns off a load of traffic. Once your site or your domain gets marked as spammy, then your emails don't start to get through to people anymore. So it's a huge compounding snowball effect, and I genuinely feel that most WordPress website owners who don't keep their site updated are living on the edge, and it won't take much to start to, they think, oh, the website's not really massively important to my site, but as I've just illustrated, it's much more integral that your domain is, reputable, so that your emails get through. If your emails don't start getting through, nobody hears from you. I don't tend to go through my spam folder more than, I don't know, once a week. So it just slows things down. It's as I say, it's a snowball effect. And also, with GDPR coming in May, that's another huge shake-up, really. You can't be jeopardising that information from people trying to get in touch with you. I spoke to one of my customers yesterday, and I sent an email out saying, we need to look at updating your site because you haven't updated it for 2 years, even though I've been pestering you to do it. And he said, well, look, GDPR's coming in, but I'm not storing any information, so therefore it doesn't apply to me. So I then said, well, what about the transfer from user to his email via the contact form? Is that not data processing? And then he started to realise that he is vulnerable. He is needing to update his site, and we're in talks about doing that. So it does affect you, and it will affect you and your clients, not just GDPR but website security. As soon as I talk about it, I can feel people going, oh, website security is boring. It is boring, and that's why nobody does it. apart from specialists and people that are there to take that pain away from you, to make sure it gets done. You know, it's like a mechanic. I hate thinking about my car, but I've got a mechanic that I'd go to who loves it. He absolutely has been doing it for hundreds of years, loves dealing with cars, send him the car, let him do his job, sorted. I haven't got to think about it. And, you know, the price point that we're using here, we're talking about less than an hour's work for you. You know, that is highly affordable for most people, and to take away that pain of 20 million euros or 3% of national global income for GDPR, or even, you know, the aggravation of having to get, you know, your domain reinstated, your website rebuilt, that's $1,000, 1,500 quid sometimes, you know, all the aggravation that causes for less than an hour's pay it's just crazy that people aren't, you know, barging down our doors to take it as web developers. So, rant over. I just think people maybe aren't educated enough at the moment about what could happen, and it really can happen to you. That's the frustrating thing, is, you know, I wouldn't want to be that person who has been softly promoting this message for 2 years. Somebody's been hearing it thinking, oh, it never happened to me, and it happens, and I've got to be the person to charge that person, you know, the money to repair it. It doesn't sit right with me. So I'm making a very direct message today just to say, take action, be proactive about securing your website. You can do it yourself, okay? I'm happy to help people do it themselves, in terms of telling them what to do and how to do it within reason. You know, some of it is technical. You may need help. I'd love to help. You know, direct conversations will help achieve that. But you do need to take action. Protect yourself, protect your business, and protect your clients' information, and you'll be well on the way to getting better results online. Google sees you being proactive and boosts you. If it doesn't see you being proactive, it penalises you. So if Google is your thing, if you're getting results through Google and that's all you care about online, then you also need to take note about this. So I'll leave it there for today. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you again in the very near future. Bye for now.